Hey guys, I'm finally here at the airport of Frankfurt. As you can tell, I will try to stick with the English language for the whole trip for now. Kind of weird to start or continue talking in German when pretty much in 24 hours everything I will know is either in English or Japanese. And yeah, everything went smooth as usual, too smooth. So I gotta wait about 3 hours now sitting here. But compared to waiting for 9 hours at the Bangkok airport, this is probably still very easy to endure. It's actually quite cringe to film alone, to be honest. I don't know, it always feels a little bit more normal when someone's around. It's like splits the burden of this whole spiel, looking like an influencer or anything, but yeah. I will try to keep it brief and make a video out of it, step by step. It's crazy hot right on this camera, it's probably because there's a huge monitor of entertainment for now for me. But yeah, we'll see how smooth things go once I'm in Bangkok. Yeah, see you there. Yo, what's up? Can you tell I'm fucking tired, man? Obviously I didn't sleep any minutes on the 10 or 11 hour flight. I'm in Thailand now. It's 35 degrees. I'm sweating, I'm melting. I'm literally melting. Can't believe it, how warm it is here. And I don't know, I have to wait now 8 hours for my transit flight. Once I departure to Japan, it will drop like 20-25 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's quite rough. The airport has some options. Maybe I find something vegan, I don't know. I saw Subway, I think Subway has some stuff to eat, but my brain is not functioning, man. This is, I hate flying in general. It's just pain, man. I hate any minute of it. People snoring around you. It's like constantly so uncomfortable. Why does it have to be so uncomfortable? And I didn't have to go to any immigration procedure, which was kind of weird. When I read it up on the internet, I thought I had to immigrate partially to get through the control, but apparently not. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me later. But my flight isn't even nearly stated yet. We're only 3 hours before the flight usually. I'm slowly going insane. Doing this on the camera alone, you can tell I'm looking everywhere because I'm fucking fried and I'm fucking cringing because I'm holding a camera upright in front of me. I don't know. It was always more fun to hold the camera in other people's faces than my own. Well, I will see if I find something tasty to eat now. And maybe I will check out the lounge area. Even if it costs money, I think waiting so many hours in a lounge doesn't sound so bad for, I don't know, I read something like 50 euros. I might actually consider buying that and using that. Found nothing to eat quite yet, but strawberry slush ice, kind of. It's more like a slush smoothie, but yeah, for the insane heat it will suffice. Quick update. I think I'm actually getting sick. I can feel it. My throat, and I'm just constantly sneezing and shit. I think actually I got sick through the flight as usual. I don't know how I got so lucky the last 2 times when I visited Japan, but this time I feel like I'm just ill right off the bat. I hope at least I stay somewhat healthy till I make it to my residence. Also, I fucked up heavily with the eSIM settings. When I first arrived here, I was very confused as to where to go. It's also a big airport here in Bangkok, and so I just tried to get Saily running very quick, but that ended up not working because I didn't somehow take 2 options in the settings, and I was confused why roaming wasn't working. And then it did work, and I noticed only later that yeah, my normal SIM roaming worked. Probably the most expensive roaming per megabyte ever. I think there's like, I don't know, 40, 50 euros that I paid with 2 free Google searches earlier. And I'm also not very inclined to go to the lounge now that I just burned around 50 euros just for fun. Great start, getting ill, great start. Yeah, so the only option is just to sit around here on these weird ass chairs for like 5 hours. Maybe I search a place with less sun. Maybe I'm just imagining the illness. Maybe it's just the weather that's like 40 degrees. I don't know. I'm mostly not too optimistic about that, since I usually can tell quite confidently when shit's about to go down. Yeah. Kind of sad because I'm not feeling. The sim shit really annoys me, but apart from that, nothing really stresses me or bothers me being here alone or anything. I just wish I would feel less shit at everything. Physically, not mentally. Yeah. I couldn't find any vegan option, unfortunately. A lot of vegetarian, but no vegan actually. Kind of surprising. I read it online often that there's a shortage of vegan options here, at least in the transit area where I am. So I don't have to go to the immigration center, but there are some options that make me believe they would make it vegan, but I'm not trusting the process. So I guess I'll just stick with my cereal bars until Japan, I guess. I don't want to venture out too much here, get lost, or I don't know, end up leaving the transit area accidentally or anything. I don't know. Just the irrational fear of mine right now. So I just stick around here, watch YouTube. I gotta say, I've realized quite a few things now that a few hours passed. You can probably see that it's getting around evening time. First and foremost, my idea with speaking English is it's so bad. I don't know why I thought starting this journey and already committing to English with I'm really so tired. I'm awake now for 24 hours ish, and I soon came to realize that even though English is quite a daily language for me, easy to understand, using it with, I don't know, 5% mental capacity is almost impossible. I almost can't even talk to staff and people who I buy food or drinks from. I'm so defeated from this trip already. I hate flying. Maybe the isolation is wearing on me. I ate something at a place where I ordered egg fried rice without egg. I'm sure that chef really enjoyed that request. It's like ordering a cheeseburger without cheese. It's a little awkward, but it tasted quite good. At least I had something else to eat than just sugary calories or anything. almost committed to actually not eating at all. I'm only eating the sugar bars, but it's still a long trip ahead. It's still like 14 hours till I manage to reach my destination, and I don't even know if I have time to like settle down until the dinner begins, because I'm guessing that since I have to check in at this very specific hour, which caused this whole nightmarish trip of waiting here for 9 hours and finding this flight that suits the check-in time, I'm sure I have to do something, or I get a whole lecture of explaining or anything. I don't know. I hope it's not. I hope I can get everything written down somewhere to read up later. I feel like even if I get the chance to sleep on the plane, it's nothing like the last flight with my friends Noah, Tino and Niklas. I can't remember feeling so tired. I know I was tired when we walked around in Tokyo, Japan, but maybe I'm actually ill and it's just a combination of everything. I don't know. And surprisingly, probably the most controversial take so far is that I'm really pissed about sitting right now. I mean, I'm sitting in this exact moment, but it's a big quality beam compared to before. But this 12-hour flight sitting, then basically I walked around the airport once or twice, but walking around alone feels so pointless. I don't know. And then sit down and my hip hurts, my back hurts. I'm old, man. I'm 27 years old. I feel like I actually want to walk around once I finally make it to Japan. I just want to walk somewhere for an hour or two. I sweat through my whole t-shirt and I'm starting to smell myself, and I'm still only halfway there. God forbid, hopefully I can shower at least once I make it to my apartment before I have to run any other errands, or I don't know. I can't imagine sitting another 6 hours now for the next flight. I don't know how this whole journey feels so much longer than the Air China one. I don't know if probably it is longer because they flew around Ukraine and Russia and then dodged the Arabic Emirates. I don't know. But it's my last workout before I land in Japan. So nothing else to do. Watching anime and hopefully not falling asleep before the flight. See you later.